Riddle me this. What tarnation's going on here? Let me show you what's up with that.
Okay, so previously I glued together a long side crack in this guitar. Now I need to add some cleats on the inside, stabilize the body before I can reset the neck. This is a Stella by Harmony guitar, one of those budget-friendly guitars from back in the day. They all seem to be in the same type of shape where they need a bunch of work to get playing again, and this is no different. So here we go with part 3 of this Stella Harmony guitar restoration. First things first, I need to stabilize this body. I got the back that's coming a little loose here, and the top's got a crack in it, and the brace is loose. That's supporting that. So I need to scrape away a lot of that glue with a razor blade and get in there with a palette knife with some sandpaper, clean out between the brace and the top so I can get a nice glue bond. I used some sticky sandpaper on a palette knife. I just cleaned it out really clean before I added some glue, worked that in between the joint and the top. Here I got a little syringe that I angled. I've got some fish glue in there. I'm going to use a little palette knife to just work it in there. Then I filled the crack with glue. Put a caul on the top and clamped it. Alright, so let me see what I can do about getting some glue into this joint here. Now I need to make some cleats to go on the inside of this guitar. So now I've got these cleats and I got to get this little hole in there. It's about a 32nd diameter hole, but none of my chucks on my drill press or my hand drill will hold a 32nd inch drill bit. So I got this little tool that I made. It's just a Harbor Freight scribe. I just kind of sharpened it to a really fine point, and I'm just going to push by hand till it just about goes through the wood. And then I'm going to take it over to about a 32nd inch drill bit held in this vise. I'm just going to take this, put it in there, and just spin it, not really putting a whole lot of pressure, kind of simulating a little hand drill. Of course, now it doesn't want to work. Let me hold this a little tighter. And it goes through. So now I got a small, fine little hole. I can get a little E string through there and feed this into the guitar. Now I want to run the same operation into the side of the guitar. I'm going to put 4 cleats on this crack. It's a long crack, but I'm going to get 1 on each end and then 2 in the middle. And so I want to get a starting point. Kind of using this as a little drill. I'm going to go with that drill bit. Just want to make sure I'm through. Okay, so that is through. I've got the teeniest little hole that I can feed a guitar string through and pull these cleats into position. Okay, now feeding the guitar string through the side. You want to make sure you orient this right. This is the underside, obviously. Let's do a little knot here. Easier said than done. It would help if these worked. Let's try these plastic ones. There, got a little knot in there. And the plan is to pull this through and have it in place. I got to get it oriented correctly. So the grain lines run this way on the spruce, and the grain lines in the side run horizontally. And so you want to have these 90 or 45 degree to the grain line in the side. So I'm just going to indicate the grain line here in case it's not too obvious inside. I'm going to put a red mark on the top. So this needs to be oriented on the top, the bottom, or 45 degrees is fine. Because it's going to be a little bit tricky getting it lined up in there. Use a mirror. I don't know if there's enough light in there. Okay, that would be perfect right there. Now I got to get some glue on here. Then I'm going to use one of these little winch clamps I made with a guitar tuner and just some plywood and some cork. This is going to get put on the side with the string going through it like so. And I'm going to use the tuner to wind it and pull it tight, hold it into position. Here goes. Wish me luck. Pull this out, put a little bit of tight bond on it. Man, that worked out perfect. Now I'm going to cut this string about here. Feed it through my winder. Tuner, I should say. That's it. There's one. I got 3 more to do. So there you go. That demonstrates how I add these cleats to the inside of this crack. I'm going to go ahead and do the other 3 the same exact fashion. I've already got the body stabilized, and with that I'm going to call this a wrap on this video. Stay tuned for part 4 where I'll be resetting the neck on this guitar. Hit that notification button so you won't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.